Hello. Oh, wow. Hi. What's up, guys? That was a interesting noise that came out of my fucking face there for a second. Hi. It's Tuesday. Hello, fishiest. How you doing? Um, we're doing another Pokemon solo run today. We're doing Seaking. Uh, we have done Seaking before. It was one of the ones. Hello, Taco Master. How you doing? It was one of the ones that we did when we were only streaming on Twitch, so there is no VOD of it on the YouTubes. So yeah, we're gonna do it again. So, as always, we're gonna take a look at his stats. We're gonna take a look at his moveset, and then we're gonna get going. So, stats first. Bam. Alright. So we have okay, good. We lucked out. They gave us the higher of the two specials. So we have an 80 special, 92 attack, also pretty damn good. 68 speed, slightly slower than the Onyx, but I think that's fine. 68, I think, is still a. The fishy is not a small fish. Yeah. So here's the thing: fish usually have issues with typing. They're not biologically designed to type on keyboards. Defense is 65, which is okay. It's pretty good, all right, still. And HP of 80. So, now that we see all that, let's see what we have for our moveset. Why would you pick Seaking when you could pick Magikarp? Because we can't pick Magikarp. Magikarp is not allowed. Because Magikarp can't win. You cannot beat the game without cheating. Alright, so we start off with Peck, Tail Whip, and Supersonic. That is an interesting moveset. So obviously Peck is super effective against all the bugs. Obviously, it is also not very effective against Brock's rock-type Pokemon. So, but, we do have Tail Whip. And Supersonic. Really wish there was a way to do Gen 1 Magikarp. So, technically, what we could do with those Pokemon, Horn Attack and Waterfall look solid. Horn Attack and Waterfall are very solid, yes. Horn Drill is OP. No, Horn Drill is trash. Look at this. Look at that right there. Look at that right there. Horn Drill is... Would you fuck off? Go away. Hey, I know that I've been completely free for the past 2 fucking days to do this, but I'm gonna do this right as you go live. Yeah, so Horn Drill can be a get out of jail free card. It can be. Oh, hey, my internet's all fucky. Doesn't seem as bad as it was last Saturday, but it is being a little bit weird. Metronome 1v1ing someone and they got Horn Drill turn 1 and it hit. I have a metronome only run on my YouTube channel, actually, fishiest. If you wanna watch some nonsense, I have a full metronome only randomizer run on the YouTube channel. It was an interesting run. It was kind of fun. So yeah, the way that Horn Drill, well, actually, we'll just pull Horn Drill up, so that I don't misquote at all. So Horn Drill always wait, what? I didn't know that. I didn't know that it did this. So it's not technically a guaranteed one-shot. Yeah. Cordial will not affect a target whose current speed stat is greater than the user's current speed stat. But yeah, so technically the accuracy is only 30% in Gen 1. No, there's not. So my thought was, what if you had a Shuckle, whose base defense is 255, and you have them with max defense EVs, max defense IVs, and max HP, right? So completely maxed out, and then you use Horn Drill, and it's like level 100. Well, I guess since the attack of the Pokemon doesn't. Well, I guess if it always inflicts exactly that much, then the defense doesn't matter, right? Because it doesn't have a damage calculation. It's just this is how much damage this does. Yeah, never mind. I was overthinking it. But yeah, later on, after Gen 1, it's not technically 30%. It's 30%. It's about, yeah, right here. Formula means that the accuracy starts at approximately 30% when the Pokemon has the same level, and grows by 0.78 for every level higher than the target the user is, and is affected by accuracy and evasion stats. Max EV, IV, Blissey at level 100 at 714 HP per reference. Yeah. Oh, hey. My headphones are not connected. Not that I think there's any sound coming from. Yeah, I don't have any music playing yet. I wonder if you could. I wonder if this was. I wonder if you could make a Pokemon that is legal, right? That is legal with EVs, IVs, and base stat potential that could survive this hit. I wonder if you could do that. Being faster than the Horn Drill user made you immune? Yeah. So that's one of the reasons that I feel absolutely no threat from Giovanni's Rhydon the majority of the time. Because the Rhydon has Horn Drill and Fissure. But it's almost always, not always, it's almost always going to be slower than my Pokemon. So you have probably heard me say in the past, when I see him using Horn Drill because he survived my first hit, it's like, oh, okay, cool. Like, I'm not even worried about it whatsoever. It's not because of the 30% accuracy. It's because I'm faster than he is, so I know that it can't hit. It might have been a long time since I've explained that. No, all one-hit KO moves in Gen 1 have that speed limitation. All of them do. Guillotine, Fissure, Horn Drill, all of them have that. But yeah, I'm curious. So, like, if we have, like, Blissey's HP stat, like, let's say we have a 255 HP and a 255 defense stat, and it's a level 100 Pokemon versus a level 1 Pokemon that hits with Horn Drill. I know that that's technically not possible, but I wonder if you use this as the base damage instead of just a guaranteed damage, I wonder if you could get it so that the level 100 would survive. Right? Because I can't remember what is Pokemon's Pokemon Red damage calculator. Pokemon damage calculator. Okay, so Red, blue, yellow. Damn. Horn drill is normal, right? Yes. So technically, if it was a rock steel type, you would then be, and we were actually plus reflect plus 6 defense might work. Mostly play Gen 2. Don't think it. Oh yeah. No. So the speed difference is only Gen 1. The speed difference is only Gen 1. In Gen 2 and later on, it's based on your level. If you're lower level than the Pokemon and you're trying to use Horn Drill against it, it's not going to hit. You can only hit with Horn Drill if your level is equal to or higher than the defending Pokemon Gen 2 and later. It's only Gen 1 that the speed thing is a thing. Yeah, Horn Drill is normal, Guillotine is normal, Fissure is ground type, and then was it Sheer Cold is ice type, but Sheer Cold doesn't exist in Gen 1. Hello, Jumpy. What's up, baby girl? Hi. We have a kitty cat. Yeah, so if we do this, I wonder. So I am there we go. Can I make a man? Hey, baby. Okay, if we do this. And oh man, he is level 1. HP. And he has 1 DV in attack. Alright. So this is the weakest that he could do, right? And then we have, let's find Onyx. Let's find Onyx. Oh, I passed him. There we go. Blank set. Rock ground, male, level 100. Attack is +6. I'm sorry, not attack. Defense is +6. His attack is -6, right? So if we then add in Horn Drill. Oh, damn it. It's not allowing for illegal moves. That's survivable, at least in Gen 9. Is it? Man, I wish that you could just do, like, absolute nonsense Pokemon on this. Then if we have Reflect up as well on Onyx, somehow Onyx has Reflect. Onyx Psychic versus level 1 Caterpie. Wait, what the fuck? Are the two headed? Or more Pokemon resistant to Guillotine? Oh, that'd be a funny thing. That would actually be pretty nice. Like, if you have a Dodrio or something like that, the Guillotine only does 1/3 of their health or something like that. Look at hashtag. Okay. Open in browser. Okay. What do we got? Okay, so you just grabbed the... I'm assuming that Seal is like one of the weakest Pokemon that has access to Horn Drill. Possibly the worst move ever. I love that. Kind of like the Sunder mechanic from 3.5. I would need to be reminded what the Sunder mechanic actually should be or actually what it does. I have an idea. Interesting. So does this right here, does this number here next to Hordrill, is that the damage that you're putting in there? Target opponent's weapon or armor. So that's where you could break it, right? So where does it show what damage it does? Damage range is exactly 1. Oh, wow. All right. Cool. Well, thank you. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've known about this website before. I've never really looked into it that much, or used it, so I don't really know all of the stuff that could be useful for it. But let's go way back from that tangent, because we went off on that tangent for like 20 minutes. All right, let's take a look at this. So, Peck Tail Whip Supersonic. This is actually not a terrible moveset for Brock. Hydras and some other creatures could be affected by Sunder. Interesting. Doesn't show the exact damage, but at the top right it says Horn Drill. 0.1% to 0.1%. That's funny. All right. Top left, rather. Gotcha. Oh, yeah. I see it now. I see it. Okay, so Supersonic. If we're looking at Brock, right? Because this is the move set that we're gonna have for Brock. This is what we have. Speaking of getting started, let's get the timer up. I think the play for Brock is we Supersonic to guarantee confusion. Because I don't think he's actually gonna spam his I don't think he actually uses his full heals on confusion. So we're not gonna have to spam 5 of these before we can finally get one to stick. We could just Supersonic and it will work. And then I think we have to spam Tail Whip as well. Get their defense as low as possible. Granted, we're gonna be having to fight against Defense Curl on the Geodude, which is why we want to have Supersonic on, so we don't get as many of those. And then I think once we get to like -4, we can start using Peck to deal damage. Yeah. And then obviously we don't have a whole lot of we don't have a ton of type coverage, right? We have normal, water, ice. That's it. Obligatory fuck yeah Seaking, right? I should just have like giant bold red letters going up the fucking thumbnail, just screaming fuck yeah in all caps. I kind of forgot about that meme, I'm gonna be entirely honest. Try to slice a rock, it would be resisted, yeah. Which would actually mean that it would do less damage, right? Because percentage-wise, because Eternatus only gains 50 fucking Gigantamax or whatever the fuck. Why can't I think of the normal term for it? Dynamax. It only adds 50% to your health pool, right? I don't get the meme. The meme is literally just screaming fuck yeah Seaking. That's literally it. I don't know why it became a meme, but it did. It's like an older meme. From a more civilized age. So Yeah, waterfall is really good. The problem is that, well, no, we'll probably get waterfall before we get access to surf. But here's the question. Do we use surf? Let's take a look. So we have agility, which we're going to use agility. We are going to use this, right? This is our badge boost move, and we're going to be taking advantage of that here. So we're going to have agility as our in our final moveset. Like, we're looking at final moveset right now, right? So we have agility. We have ice beam. Obviously, yes. It's not 1 damage, it's actually 2. Oh my god. How dare you? How dare you lie to us like that? I can't believe you do this. Agility, ice beam. Horn attack? Because we don't have access to body slam, right? Which is really unfortunate, but horn attack's not that much worse. Well, actually, it kind of is, right? There's no paralysis chance, and it's 65 damage weaker. Or 20 damage weaker. Not fucking hell. I hate these. I absolutely despise these fucking ads on this website, because if you scroll down, it just fucking pops you way the hell down because this fucking thing. Okay, now it's not doing it. But, like, as soon as you would scroll down past this fucking thing, it would just jump you down to here, basically. Making it damn near impossible to get the full... Because as soon as you scroll up to any bit of this fucking window showing, it would pop you back up here so that you could see the whole fucking ad. Being Satan and toxic stalling, we're trying to go fast. That is the main reason why. Also because rest is, like, out of the way, I think. I don't actually know where rest is in this game. Where are you? Oh, you're in the... Oh, that's right. It's in the SSN. Double team is not allowed. Double team is banned in these runs, actually, really on. Ad block. I don't like using ad block. Like, despite the fact that I don't actually run ads on my Twitch channel, I understand the need for ads. As a source of income, and DT is double team. DT would be double team. Evasion, I do not allow evasion moves in my runs, Railgun, because they would make these too easy. They would cease to be a challenge run, right? So I don't let that happen. I allow accuracy reducing moves because they are far less powerful than evasion increasing moves, right? Because you have to reapply them for each new Pokemon, as opposed to you set up once and you're good for the entire fight. But yeah, so it'll be agility, ice beam, horn attack, and mimic. Agility, ice beam, horn attack, mimic. Yeah. Yeah, the unfortunate thing is that, like, that's one of the things that I like about YouTube streaming, is that you still get a full description down below the stream, and I can have the list of my rules down there. So anybody that wants to see can check the description and all the rules are there. And you just can't do that with Twitch, unfortunately. Unless I'm just like really... No, you can't. There's like... You have the go live notification, which isn't exactly enough to put down like the 7 or 8. What? How many rules do I have? I can't even remember. Let's find out. That's just, this seems easy. Yeah. Yeah, it's technically 6 rules. And actually, I could go over them right now. We could just talk about them real quick. So, rule number 1, only the main Pokemon can take part in battle. Very self-explanatory, right? I'm going to catch other Pokemon, right? I catch a Spearow, I catch either a Geodude or a Paras, and I grab the Lapras from Silph. And if I get a Geodude instead of the Paras, I also trade the Spearow for a Farfetch'd. Those are for overworld moves only. HM friends, yeah, basically. Um, cut, fly, surf, strength, dig, right? We don't need flash because I just know how to get through rock tunnel. Number 2 is explicitly talking about that. Other Pokemon may be caught for HM and other overworld moves, for example, dig. 3, no items are used in battle. That's a fairly common challenge run rule, right? Because that's items in battle just make these games basically a non-challenge, right? You could just fucking spam potions, you could just spam X items, and you fucking win. I don't remember the last time I used an item in battle. I fucking do. It was against the champion in the Weedle run. I will always remember that. That's the only run I had to break that rule. Number 4, all gym trainers must be defeated before their respective gym leader. That is a rule that I implemented because I didn't want the end of the game to have an excessive amount of grinding necessary to be able to beat the Elite Four. As we've seen, the Elite Four can still be a struggle even with all of those extra battles in the game. Also, it keeps us relatively consistent from Pokemon to Pokemon. It actually removes a lot of variation between the different runs. It actually allows us, when we pull up the here, I'll do it right now. When we pull this up, if we look at these levels, you will notice that a lot of them are 68, 69, and 70, right? 68, 68, 68, 69, 67, 69, 69. A lot of these are 68, 69, and 70, right? 70, 70, 69. I can look at this, see those numbers, and know I did not need to do any extra grinding on the Elite Four to beat the game with this Pokemon. Despite the fact that Abra had 73 deaths, I know for a fact that I did not have to, like, basically death loop for experience against the Elite Four to be able to beat them, because he ended at level 70. Those 73 deaths came earlier in the run. So this tells me basically how much difficulty I had with the Elite Four for the Pokemon. So, like, 6 actually an actual reconnect? Nope. Cool. Oh, really? I have an excellent connection, huh? An excellent connection, it says I have. The fucking liar. Are we actually back? Are we actually back? Let's refresh the Twitch. Oh, wait. Nope. Oh, man. This is super cool. I absolutely love this. This is actually insane how cool this is. Wait, are we actually back? Are we actually going to have a fucking stream? Oh my god, I think we might actually be back. By the way, oh wait. Let's do the hand wave thing. Let's do the hand wave thing, and we will watch. Oh wow, that's super delayed. Please stop like jumping all over the place. All right. Okay. It looks like the Twitch side seems to be relatively caught up. YouTube is being YouTube. All right. I think we're good again. I think we're good again for now. Hooray! Thank you so very much. Fucking my internet. So I actually like did a absolutely clean reinstall of OBS because I'm starting to think that it might be just an OBS issue, because here, let's refresh this. Let's refresh this so that I know for a fact that this is actually correct. Okay. Because I can still load websites. I can still load web pages. I can still pull up YouTube streams, other Twitch streams, so I can still live stream video to me, but my upload just fucking dies, and I don't know why. But that's whatever. We're gonna continue. So yeah, 2 more rules, and then we can actually get started. Rule number 5: no evasion moves. We talked about this a few minutes ago before the disconnect. No evasion moves. And then finally, the final rule of these runs: no saving between Elite Four members. This is a rule that I kind of copied. Well, a lot of this came from J Rose's runs. He's the one that inspired me to do these myself, and that's one of the rules that he has, and he's got a pretty solid logic behind it. It is basically, if you can't save between Elite Four members, that means that you have to create a strategy that relies on more than just luck, right? Now some Pokemon you have to rely on luck because they're so weak, but a lot of them, there is a strategy that you can find, whether that strategy just be level up to the point where you could survive a certain attack or outspeed a certain Pokemon, or that strategy is get a different move and change up what you actually do. But there is almost always a strategy that you can use against the Elite Four that will be able to get you to consistently win against all of them, except for maybe Agatha, because Agatha's a horrible, horrible human being. Who's just like, hey, would you like to just be asleep and confused for the rest of your fucking life forever? Like, I'd rather not, honestly. But how's about we get this game going, huh? How's about we finally, 40 minutes into this 3-hour stream, how's about we finally... Oops, that is the wrong Pokemon. There we go. How's about we finally get this run going, huh? So where you need to find... Where are you at, Seaking? Scyther, Seadra, Seaking. There we go. Now, we have done this run before. As such, we have... There it is. We have a continue save, right? We have a continue save. And as we usually do, I'm going to take a look at what moveset I had the last time. What did we have? We had Surf. Interesting. All right, so Surf, Ice Beam, Agility, Horde Attack. So basically the difference is I did not have Mimic on this one, and I'm thinking about swapping Surf for Mimic, because Surf doesn't do that much for us that Ice Beam doesn't do as well, right? Ice Beam gets us through all of these things the same way that Surf would. The only difference is that Surf would be stronger due to stab, right? But Ice Beam comes with the freeze secondary, whereas Surf doesn't have a secondary effect. So I do think that, and like that's one of the things that I like seeing. I do like checking these, even though it could potentially like influence what decisions that I make in this run. I find it interesting to check and see where my thought process might have changed between that run and this one, right? So the biggest difference is I think I value I think I value Mimic over Surf these days, whereas before I did not. But yeah, let's get started. Oh, there's one last thing that I need to get going. It is, come on YouTube, load up. There we go. Game Chops. We need some background music. We need some background music. All right, there we go. Ah, that's loud. Less so for you guys, but it is very loud for me. All right, there we go. All right, getting started in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, hey, it's Polyrath. My name is the same as always, Pondoor. Can't wait for the Gandalf Saturday. Yeah, Gandalf's gonna be a good time. What is your name? We were naming you after what? Star Wars, right? No. What are we naming you? All right. Kathleen, you've ruined a lot of things in your career, and I hate you for it. Good luck, by the way. Thank you very much, Taco. Yeah, Gandalf. So, if you don't know what that means, Gandalf on Saturday. Last Saturday, we finished the nope, we're not giving a nickname to Seaking. We finished the Auto Build Judgment Day series. On episode 32. We've been doing that series for the better part of a year. I think I'm gonna tail whip once. Better part of a year we've been going through that series, and it's finally finished. So we needed something to replace it with, right? And the primary, there's basically two options, right? A, I add a second day onto the speed run, which honestly, if I'm going just by views, that would be the most successful thing for us to do, because the speedrun VODs and the speedrun streams are easily my most popular ones. But what I decided instead is we're going to start building different characters. Taken from other pieces of media, right? So we are going to start with Gandalf. Which is somewhat fitting because last week, I watched the Lord of the Rings trilogy with people for the first time, basically since those movies came out. And for the first time, I watched the extended versions. Hi, kitten. How are you? Love you. Hey, buddy. All right, we're going to grab 2 antidotes because I don't trust these little bastards. All right, we are going to fight all of the bug catchers in here because we're going to need to. Hi. So we are now slower, but we're past the dangerous part. Come here, you. There we go. So it does seem like Caterpie does have a higher defense than Weedle does. I'm gonna save before I fight this guy because we could get kind of screwed over here, potentially. if we get turn 1 poisoned. Yep, that's exactly what I didn't want to happen. But I think we should be fine. I don't think the poison is going to have enough time to... Yeah. I'm always worried about getting poisoned before the Kakuna, because just them spamming defense doesn't really, you know... Well, normally it wouldn't hurt us, but if we're fucking poisoned, then obviously it's just going to spam damage against us. You are very cuddly today. Animations are on? Oh, god damn it. Why? I hate this. I hate that when we do this on... I might actually start deleting the old saves. Because it just undoes the options. And I don't pay enough attention to notice. You leaving me? Well, fine. I didn't want to hang out with you anyway, kitten. How much health do I got? I got 21. I got 11. Yeah, we had plenty of health. We probably had like 4 HP left. No, I don't want to heal again. I definitely... We do not kill the bug catcher. Or the junior trainer, not the bug catcher. We definitely do not beat the bug... God damn. The junior trainer. We do not beat the junior trainer yet. Like, we will be able to fairly easily beat the, we'll be able to fairly easily beat the Diglett. But we won't be able to beat the, Sandshrew. I mean, I guess if we get some defense drops on him and also confuse him so that he doesn't just spam Sand Attack. Because that's the thing that I'm worried about. I'm worried about Sand Attack. I think we do try him at level 10, though. I think at level 10 we have a decent chance. Because what we want to do is we want to supersonic the Diglett, right? Diglett has decent attack, but paper defense, right? Paper thin defense. All right, so there's level 10. Let's go. So we want to supersonic the Diglett. Diglett hopefully hits himself a bunch of times, which means that A, we're not taking damage, and B, he's taking extra damage. Okay, there we go. Yeah, see how much damage... Okay, so it would have been better for us to just attack. That's actually also good to know. Tail Whip. I'll do 2. Beautiful. Okay. Good, good, good. I think we need to get to level 14. If we get to level 14, that basically guarantees that we will outspeed the Onyx. Unless we have like really, really shit speed DVs because of stat experience, right? We should have enough stat experience after we beat the Onyx. Or once we get to 14. Once we get to level 14, we should have enough stat experience to be able to outspeed the Onyx. Despite having a slightly lower base speed. Unless we have like a 1 speed DV. But if we outspeed the Onyx... I think that fight becomes fairly simple. Maybe not easy. But the strategy becomes quite clear at that point. Right? We want to keep the Geodude supersonicked. keep him confused as much as possible, then lower his defense as much as possible. I should not be... Oh, that was a critical hit. Never mind. We're fine. It's fine. I completely lost track of what I was saying. Oh, yeah. Strategy. So, yeah, Geodude, we confuse him as soon as possible. And then we spam Tail Whip to get him to -6. I think we do go all the way to -6. I guess it also depends on how much damage we're doing at -4. I think we try at -4, see how much damage we're doing, and then depending on that, then we go to -6 if we think it's going to do a good chunk of extra damage. So if we do that, that should be enough to beat the Geodude. We just got to, like I said, we need to make sure that it stays confused as much as possible. And then the Onix is simultaneously easier, but also far more terrifying because of Screech. But it's easier because we could guarantee that the Tail Whips actually stick, right? Because it doesn't have Defense Curl. It can't just undo all of our work whenever it wants to. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. I think we just need to get to level 14. Come on. I was gonna say, did we just genocide every bug that exists in this forest? What the fuck? There we go. There's some encounters. Ugh. All right. So, where's my drink? There you are. I started watching this weekend, over the weekend. I started looking up reactions to the Lord of the Rings movies. And just watching other people explain their thought process. And like some of them were trash, right? Some of them were like really bad, low effort, like they basically added nothing to it. But some of them were actually pretty good. There was one that I started watching that I ended up falling asleep to one of them last night, or I guess technically this morning. Where it's one person who's seen the movies before and is a big fan of them, and another person who knew absolutely nothing about them whatsoever. Like, could name Gandalf, and that's it. That level of non-information, right? And watching these guys, or watching these two talk about the movies as they go through, reacting to the different scenes, the different aspects of the characters, the relationships that they're building, and the world building in the game. The different horror aspects, because apparently she does not deal with horror very well. So every time like one of the spookier aspects of the movies comes up, she like freaks out, which was always fun. And like they also seemed fairly knowledgeable about movies, which is always good. Like I like it when it's not just someone who just, you know, makes soy jack faces and then that's all they do for their reaction. I like having like substantive conversation. where they're like, oh my god, this shot does this, and oh my god, the way that they delivered these lines, you know, does this, and this, that kind of stuff. I know that by saying that, I'm actually not saying anything substantive, but just trying to give, you know, general examples instead of specific arguments. Please. There we go. I kind of want... Did you not? Thank you. I was gonna say, I feel like it's gonna kill itself there. Alright, so we got 3 turns there to do that. I think that's 4? 5. But it failed. Oh, so I just got a one. I just got a Gen 1 miss against with my Yo, nice. We wait. I think we only used 1 peck in that entire fight. I think they literally killed themselves with confusion. Wait, let me actually check that. Yeah, I used 1 peck in that fight, and that was to finish off the Onyx. The rest of the damage was all done in recoil from the confusion. That's fucking great. I love it. All right. And we didn't have to get to a super high level. The Geodude off to tell, yeah. And the Onyx did as well, like, let's be honest. Yeah, I bet you didn't think that a fucking non-stab 35 base power move was the only offense that we would need to beat Brock, huh? I think we do want to actually supersonic the Ekans because, yeah, because of this. Okay, let's just fucking hit it. Fucking hell. I don't think the Ekans hit itself in confusion a single time. Swag play Kefki is such a fucking obnoxious creature. Yeah. Oh yeah, like Swagger is such... So like that, what's the other one? There's another move that's Swagger, but it boosts their special instead, which is just really weird. Flatter, is that what it is? Okay. That was just really weird because that, like, special attack doesn't do recoil damage to yourself. Like, boosting their special doesn't actually hurt them. Like, the whole thing about Swagger is, yes, this is a risk, but you're gonna do a shit ton of damage to yourself if you hit yourself. Whereas with Flatter, it's just, I'm giving you a boost. It's basically worse Confuse Ray. The only use that I could see for it... Hey, Vin, what's up? The only use that I can see for Flatter is in double battles where you use it on your Pokemon. Like, you use it on your other Pokemon, and then they have the berry that... Do you survive a peck? I feel like it does. Flatter an own tempo special attacker, or like somebody who has the berry that gets rid of confusion, right? So you just confuse them but max out their special and then they just sweep, right? We're gonna try Peck. Oh, of course it's a crit. Of course it's a crit. Just fail against Stone Temple, not confused. I have no idea. I have absolutely no fucking clue. I I'm so out of the loop. All right, I'm gonna try it one more time. That last one was a crit. Okay, that one was not a crit, and I still one shot. Okay, so we need to just spam. God damn it! Get in the ball. There we go. Deathless or no? We're deathless so far. We've gotten through Brock without dying, which I did not expect, honestly. I fully expected us to die at least once on Brock. So if we run into... I'm gonna save, actually. No, you could Swatter Flagger and own Tempomon and still get the boost. Okay, that's good. Hey, guess what? We actually have a water move. Imagine having a water move on our water Pokemon. So if we get a Geodude, we could fairly... Well, actually, no. Now that we have a water move, we could actually damage a Paris as well. Showdown's being pissy with you? That's unfortunate. Well, looks like we're catching a Geodude. Oh, God. I still do so little damage. Which makes sense. Alright. Swagger Flatter behind Safeguard too. What? Isn't that Safeguard's whole thing? Shiny only Nuzlocke at 500 followers? No. Shiny only stuff is probably gonna require oh cool, we have Paris. We're gonna water gun you. Yeah, shiny only is gonna take so much time. And yeah, that's definitely a thing that I'm gonna be saving for a while, potentially. And especially a Nuzlocke. Jesus Christ. I've taken a little bit of damage, but I think we'll be fine. Oh, I actually have not looked at my stats. What are my stats looking like? So attack at 39, special at 35. So our special is slightly lower than attack, but not a whole lot. And defense and speed are lower than that. Okay, so that actually... What this tells me, actually... What this tells me is this tells me that our DVs are fairly evenly spread. We don't have like one that's like way high and the other ones are way lower, because this basically follows almost to a T the stat line that we saw on the base stats. Water Gun is going to do more damage, basically, unless it's resisted, right? Back? Welcome back. They could be universe. They could be. I'm just saying that they are like they are. Who is doing the thing? Ooh, that's unfortunate. Can't speak. Literally never do that unless we're getting like 300 USD. Yeah, shiny only is kind of insanity. Could I take 2 steps without getting into a fight? My God. Yeah, like the amount of resets that would be required just to get out of the lab, right? Like, that'd be insane. Especially with... Well, A, partly because I wouldn't have the... I would also be playing a game that I'm not entirely familiar with, right? Because the vast majority of my gameplay experience with these games these days is red and blue, which doesn't have shiny. Well, stats back up again. I pulled up a DV calc. Yeah, we can do that. So we got 44, 34, 37, 39. Chaotic Meatball subathon for every single mainline game, shiny only. Jesus. There's a shiny mod for Gen 1? Is there really? Doesn't change the colors, but adds a little star. Oh, okay. Keep in mind, Rilgon, these stats are affected by stat experience as well, and I can't tell you how much the stat experience is. I'm going to fight some of the gym trainers, actually. I might actually be able to just beat Misty. 7 to 9 range, so about average. It's probably a little bit lower, because I did have to kill quite a few bugs, which would have given me a decent chunk of stat experience. Like, not like an insane amount, but oh Jesus. Hell yeah. Yeah, I might just be able to beat Misty here. 20 Weedles worth of stat XP. Maybe. Did I just do this? I don't really want to use my last potion here. Here, let's just actually heal. Do that before I forget about it. I think I am actually going to fight Misty right now, because Misty's going to be locked into doing nothing but tackle. I'm faster than the Staryu. That's actually really interesting. Beautiful. All right, so we're definitely not faster than the Starmie. Beautiful. We survived because of a 5% mischance. Hell yeah. Get fucked, Misty. Get out of here. Was it easy to understand as Gen 1's, right? It'd be nice. Also, I'm bored and easily amused. Fair enough. All right, now here's a question. How many times do we die to this man? I should have taught Bubble Beam over Water Gun. No, that's exactly what I didn't want it to happen. Well... Yep. All right, so first death, and it was because of... Well, part of it was because I fucked up, right? I did not teach, Bubble Beam. I'm not used to having Bubble Beam already, right? All right, so Water Gun's gone. We got Bubble Beam now. And I think the best way to deal with this is to just pray for a quick attack, or pray for anything but or just get a crit. That's fine too. Never mind, I think we just win now, because Rattata, yeah, I was about to say Rattata is a one-shot. And Squirtle is a 3-shot because of the crit. It would have been a 4-shot otherwise. Yeah. That's what... So the one death was because I forgot to teach Bubble Beam. Oops. And another thing, one of the reasons that I kind of really want to get rid of Supersonic, and I think I might actually get rid of it next over Tail Whip, is because Supersonic is such a trap for me. I will want to use Supersonic as a possible way to avoid all damage instead of just trying to kill. Why am I so mean to Misty? Because Misty is a nightmare. For so many runs, Misty is an absolute nightmare to deal with. Her Starmie is so evil. Thought you're losing that one? Wait. Ragatalk, you might be way far behind. I would recommend that you refresh or just check to make sure that you have the live bit highlighted. Because you are currently reacting to something that happened roughly like 3 minutes ago. 3 to 5 minutes ago. So you're like a ways behind. Which unfortunately means that you're not going to see this for another 3 minutes. I literally said exactly 3 minutes. Yeah. Yeah. Drop that Starmie into Wrath of the Righteous and no one would find it out of place. Yep, that's a fucking demon. How many more do I have? I have 11. I don't want to be a top leader in Team Rocket. Ugh. Foodstuffs. I'm gonna peck the Machop because I don't want to I don't want to go through all of my PowerPoints here. I could fight that other hiker there. He's got a level 17 Onyx, which is just free experience for somebody with Bubble Beam, right? But I don't think it's necessary at this point. Yo, the one shot. I was actually not expecting to one shot that that fucking Machop. All right. Now here's the question. How do we beat Surge? Oh wait, I found out how we beat Surge. We're getting rid of Supersonic. We use Horde Attack to beat Surge. The problem is that we are most likely going to get outsped by the Raichu. And if the Raichu goes for Thunderbolt, I think we just fucking explode. Like we could be at full health, and I think unless we're at like a very high level relative to the Raichu, I think we still die, right? Because Raichu's got a pretty damn good special. And while our special isn't nothing to sneeze at, it's an 80 base. Obviously Thunderbolt is also super effective against him. Oil nearby and he'll be distracted. Oh yeah, he is canonically American, isn't he? Which is weird that they would have that in these games. No, don't you fucking dare. Wake up. No, I'm confused. 10%. 10% chance. Are you kidding me? I'm still asleep. Was that a full 7-turn sleep? Was that a fucking full 7-turn sleep? Of course it was. And of course I also got confused. Because of course I did. Game sucks. Game's terrible. Don't play this. Gen 1, baby. Yeah. Oh, let me grab the full restore. Thank you. You. Hate this woman. I despise this woman. The good thing is that we one-shot, so we don't have to worry about it. Get absolutely fucked. Hate that woman. I have died to that woman because she just spams sand attack and I just can't hit anything anymore, ever. Oh, excuse me. Hiccups. Let me get some super potions, because I need the shit. You spam some X speed? No! You can't spam X speed. We can't use items in battle. And even if I'm going to be faster than most of the Pokemon anyway. I'm not going to need X speed to be able to outspeed most people. Like, you can see it now. I'm outspeeding most people at this point. Are you fucking kidding me? Fortunately, I still have an antidote or two. I swear to God, the last 2 attacks that had a 10% chance to do a thing landed the 10%. If this motherfucker hits me with Ember and it fucking burns me first try again, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm not giving him the chance. Speed boost for some reason. Oh, no. Also, well, actually, no, that doesn't matter. I was going to say a falsehood. Serene Grace to every enemy trainer. Get out of here with that nonsense. You just died? You don't. But you missed! You fucking missed, you nerd. Get absolutely wrecked. Hate you so much. Kadabra Wii Horn Attack. War Turtle Wii Horn Attack. And it's a 2-hit? Are you kidding me? Another Gen 1 miss? Game sucks. 2 Gen 1 misses, and they were both against, like, fairly scary opponents. Get me the fuck out of here. Get me out of here. No, not there. The out of speed. So you're talking about the vitamin. That would be Carbos. Carbos is the out of... Oh, I can actually just do this, right? Oh, you like how I spent time getting TM8 when I can't use it? I do. I find that to be funny. Yeah, if I do this, then I don't have to worry about menuing as much. Okay, so we... You fucking shithead! I hate you so much. Oh my god. I don't have... Wait, no. Do they have They do. They do have paralyzed heals in the mart. Fucking asshole. I hate you so much. We're gonna buy 3 just in case. A, for the one that we already are we are already paralyzed, so we need 1. B, I want to have 1 just in case I need it for the Arbok. Like, what the Arbok have glare, like almost all of them do. So I want to have 1 for them. Nice. How many do I have left? 12? That's plenty. Bubble Beam to finish. I'm not using Peck here to finish anything off because Peck is resisted, right? So. This Pikachu is probably going to survive. Okay. No paralysis. No paralysis. Thank God. Wow. I've had a lot. I think I've had 3 runs recently now that had exactly this combination of cans. Literally top right into top left. I think I've had 3 out of like the last 4 runs all have that exact combination of trash cans. Pikachu static, get out of here. Why would you even say that? Why would you say such a thing to me? It's just rude, honestly. Oh, we live! Ah, yeah! Get fucked! Get fucked, God! Oh, I was so worried. Oh. He had the chance. If he had not used X speed for no fucking reason, turn 1. If you're not being playfully sadistic toward... Get me out of here. Get me out of this fucking city. At least when we get to Erica's gym, the next gym, which we're going to be super effective. Well, that's going to be super effective against us the entire time. At least then we're going to have both Peck and Ice Beam. 2 moves that are super effective against them as well. Oh. So the fact that Peck is one-shotting here is actually a very good sign for us. Because these guys aren't that much lower level than a lot of the Pokemon in Erica's gym, right? These guys are level 18. Erica has a bunch of level 21s on one of her trainer, but the most common level for her gym is level 23. So by the time I get to that gym, I will be a few levels higher, right? Because I'm going to be going through the Rocket Hideout first. So I'm going to get a decent chunk of experience. I'm going to be able to beat them relatively consistently. And I should be able to one-shot most of the Pokemon in her gym. I did get repels, right? I did. Yes, I did. Okay, good. What does Slowpoke have? He has like Headbutt, right? Oh, it's Confusion. Oh god. Get me out of here. Thank god he's not like, hey, I'm just gonna hit you once with Confusion and you're gonna be confused for the rest of your fucking life. I did not mean to Peck there. Actually, I'm gonna swap Peck and Hornbeam. Horn Attack. Hornbeam. That's what they do in My Little Pony, right? They have Hornbeams. Literally never seen that show, but I've seen like memes and clips from it, and it seems like they just shoot lasers from their horns. Okay, so that's actually a good oh, that sneaky bitch. That sneaky bitch tried to do the fucking poison leech seed thing on me. Although I'll take that over paralysis leech seed any day of the week. I just hate paralysis in general in this game. Does toxic not exist? It does. It's the TM that you get from Koga. Yeah, so actually there's a very gnarly... Should you not save before each time you use Repel? Yes and no. That's actually why I haven't used a Repel yet. On like after fighting that guy or before fighting that guy. Because my Repel always ends immediately before I fight him. So I just fucking go in. Okay, that's good to know. We don't one-shot with Peck against level 20s when we are level 30. Excuse me? Man, it's really nice that you fucking... I'm very lucky that that Pidgey didn't go for quick attack, because that could have killed me. Because once again, I'm pretty sure that was at least a 6-turn, if not a 7-turn sleep. Again, I've been put to sleep, I think, twice. I think I've been put to sleep twice in this run so far, and both times have been either max or 6-turn sleeps. Absolute fucking nonsense. This game sucks. Why do I do this to myself? Every fucking time with this fucking game. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Gen 1 intensifies? You're not wrong. Isn't sleep limited to 5 turns after this generation? Also, you get to attack when you wake up? We're getting rid of... Yeah, we're getting rid of Tail Whip. Finally. Kept Tail Whip until fucking level 30. Hilarious. Oh, actually, first, before I do that, let's grab you for extra cash. No, I don't want any more. No, get back here. Small child, I wish to throw water at your face. And now I throw soda at your face. And now I throw lemonade at your face. No, you get nothing. Wait, what? Excuse me? Oh! Wait. Where's Ice Beam? Where's my Ice Beam? I gave her fresh water. She didn't give me Ice Beam. What the fuck? Hold up. Wait. Wait. I'm about to get, like, really pissed. If it glitched out and it did not give me Ice Beam here? Wait, did I only buy 1 fresh water? That you attack out of it and reduces it to 1 to 6. Gen 3 was 1 to 5, and Gen 5 was 1 to 3, which is where it is now. Oh, it's really... Also, switching reset your sleep timer until Gen 6. Well, that's not going to be an issue for me, at least. I did not know. All right, let's get rid of that. What else can I get rid of? Oh, there's a nugget here. 2 of them, in fact. There is Body Slam, which I can get rid of because I can't use it, unfortunately. Thunderbolt I can get rid of because I can't use it. And that should be all of them. Yeah. So we're going to buy a bunch of proteins. Oh, wow. By a bunch, I mean literally only 3. Why pre-sleep is the thing? Ah. Oh, yeah, to, skip their first turn where they try to throw statuses on you, right? Okay. Although I guess I could have hit that guy with an Ice Beam, the Zubat, right? I'm not entirely sure what I hit with PowerPoint up. It's probably going to be Ice Beam. I think Ice Beam is going to be the primary damage dealer that we have. Guys, guess what? I didn't forget to fucking continue on this floor for once. HP up. That's useless to me. Unfortunately, we are not going to be able to use pre-sleep. the vast majority of the time, right? Because unless we have somebody who has like Snore or something like that, right? Ice Beam the Zubat. Oh man, we beat this stupid bastard. Oh man, he dropped the lift key because he has Butterfingers, I guess. Wait, do I not have any more? I don't have any more antidotes. We are out. That is unfortunate. Right. Fortunately, though, we have a lot of health. I'm gonna use this potion to get us back to decent amounts of health, right? This iron. And actually, there is... Yeah. I am gonna use the PowerPoint up. I'm gonna use this. I go so many runs, I will just never use the PowerPoint up. Because I'm never sure what move to use it on. But in this run, it's gonna be Ice Beam, right? Ice Beam is the correct choice for the person, the move that we use that on. All right, Bubble Beam for the Sandshrew. I think Bubble Beam for the Ekans as well, right? And Bubble Beam for the Sand Slash. Bubble Beam does very slightly more damage than Ice Beam does. All other things being equal. I did not mean to use Horn Attack there, but it worked out. However, I am going to use Ice Beam if I don't think that it will... Oh, well, we crit, so it didn't matter. But yeah. What I was going to say before I got rudely interrupted by a critical hit, is I will use Ice Beam if I don't think that the move is going to kill. Because Ice Beam has the freeze chance, right? So I don't think that either of these is going to kill the king. Oh, well, we crit again. All right. Oh, man. Fucking Seaking coming through with the goddamn... With the crits. Let's fucking go. Unmuted it? Wait, unmuted me? You muted me? I can't believe you do this. Imagine muting a stream for literally any reason. Wow. The disrespect. All right. Let's do this. I am slightly worried about... All right, let's see. We are 9 levels higher, but we have bought multiple proteins as well. We one-shot the Bellsprout. Okay. Now, that means that we will one-shot this Bellsprout as well. We definitely don't one-shot the Weepin' Bell, though. Not with Peck. There's no way. We do not one-shot the Weepin' Bell. I don't think... So this is basically free, right? We just peck these guys and they all die. I don't know if I one-shot the Bulbasaur. I'm really curious if we do. Man, my eye is like really itchy right now. Let's find out. Well, well, we do with a crit. Bitrate. You know, it'd be nice. It'd be nice if my internet could just fucking stay online. You know what? I'm gonna go get a drink because both of my V8 energies are empty. So I'm gonna go get some orange juice. Oh, hey, look at that. Look at that. We're still all fucked up on the bitrate bit. Imagine. Imagine. Oh, wait. Are we coming back? Okay, so it looks like we're almost caught back up. Looks like we're almost caught back up. You know what would be cool? You know what would be really, really nice? It would be really nice if I could have consistent internet. It'd be really nice if I knew that I could have consistent internet. If I could, you know, have an internet connection that is stable and doesn't fuck up on a consistent basis, like multiple times a day. Hey, we got a green connection finally. We got it. I'm going to turn my fan on because it is warm in here. All right. So, what was missed was not much. There wasn't a whole lot that got missed by you guys while I was disconnected. Basically, we finished the fight that we were on. It was not a difficult fight. It was the one with the Gloom, Weeped Bell, Ivysaur. That's the fight that we disconnected on, I believe. I one-shot all of them with Ice Beam. Just to bring you all back up to speed. I one-shot everybody with Ice Beam. And then immediately after that, I saved the game, reset, and paused the timer. So that we would not be running any timers or losing any time in-game because of the disconnect. All right, getting restarted in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so as you can see, we beat this trainer. Strangely enough, we did not die to that trainer. I am worried about Erica, though. Erica is really, really scary. Pedal Dance can really fuck up our day. As can Razor Leaf from this guy. That's just death, right? Yeah. Yep, that's just death. Okay. Good, good. Glad to see that that's what happened there. But yeah, that was actually our first legitimate, like, non-bullshitty death. That was our first non-bullshitty death of the run. So if he, oh, okay, that also can happen. Tangela is basically free. Yep, there we go. Level 36 is also very nice. Ice Beam on the Vileplume. Pedal Dance is going to do a lot of damage. Oh. And the crit. The fucking crit pedal dance. The crit pedal dance. Oh my god. All right, but we did it. We got through. Only one death to Erica. I'm perfectly fine with this. Oh, hey, guess what? Guess what I forgot to do yet again? I did not get fly. Imagine a world where I consistently remember to pick up this fucking incredibly useful HM. Yeah, we didn't need to. Yeah. I don't know why I was I was hesitating there. It's like, do I actually keep the Spearow? Should I save this infinitely reusable HM to use it on a different Pokemon? How many repels do I have left? I got 2, right? Yeah. So that will get me most of the way through this, through the tower. Ice Beam on the Pidgeotto to fucking kill it before it could do anything. Bubble Beam on the Growlithe to fucking kill it before it could do anything. Ice Beam on the Execute to fucking kill it before it could do anything. Forward Attack on the Kadabra to fucking kill it before it can do anything. And I don't really have a good option for the Wartortle, so we just Horn Attack and hope that it doesn't fucking do something stupid. I do love that in this game, the Champion's Executor is actually kind of less scary than Rival 6's Execute, right? Because while the Champion's Executor is scary, I'm not saying that it's not. What I am saying is, I should actually be using Peck against these guys, right? Because their special is so much weaker. Well, actually, I guess it's fairly, you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. There we go. Words. Oh, the moveset of the Executor is just so fucking limited, right? It is literally 3 moves. It has less moves than it did the last time we fought it. It has Stomp, Hypnosis, and Barrage. Whereas the Ghastly has... What was it? Stun Spore, Leech Seed, Reflect? I want to say? Something like that. So I just heard Thunder. I'm not a fan of that because I gotta walk into work today, as usual these days. And I'd rather not walk through this secret Gen 1 move deleter, yeah. Words. Oh yeah, Storm. The last time I walked into work in heavy rain, my fucking socks were wet throughout the entire goddamn shift. It was horrible. Wet socks are kind of the worst. They're kind of trash and terrible, and I hate them. I hate fighting Drowsy and Hypno. Bring 2 pairs of socks at that point. That's the plan, yeah. That was the lesson that I learned that day. It's like, all right, I need to bring in 2 pairs of socks. I had never had to walk in rain like that before. I've always had a car, right? I have had a car a working vehicle since I was 16 years old. I am now 36. So 20 years, more than half of my life, I have spent with a working vehicle. So it's like a very different experience now that I don't. And it's definitely something that I have to get used to, right? Oh, by the way, I have not even gone to Saffron yet, so we need to fly over here because this is a much quicker path to get to Saffron. I'm gonna go to the mart here first because I don't want to forget to go here, right? Paralyzed heal I want to keep. The nuggets we can get rid of. Is there anything else that I can get rid of here? TF21, that's Mega Drain. We can't use that. The HP up I can use. All right. So this is why we come here, for the max repels. Give me this. Give me. All right. Yeah, it's like almost to the point where I want to bring in an entirely separate wardrobe. Like one that I use when I'm walking into work, and then one that I use when I'm actually at work. Not wardrobe, just fucking change of clothes. I misspoke. Do we kill with Bubble Beam? No, we do not. Okay. But it didn't glare. It went for Leer, which is fine. I want to go up to floor 10 first. Before I forget to do this again, because last week, I think it was the Mewtwo run. The Mewtwo run, I forgot to get this rare candy. Which obviously, it didn't matter. It's fucking Mewtwo, right? It's not like it's gonna make a huge deal. Whether or not I have one extra level when I go through the Elite Four and just fucking slaughter them all. We are gonna replace Bubble Beam with Waterfall. Waterfall is 80 base power versus the 65 of Bubble Beam. And we can leave Earthquake because we don't learn it, unfortunately. That would be kind of funny, though, if Seaking did, for whatever reason, learn Earthquake. There's nothing that I want to use. Oh, I could use the Carbos, that's right. Save. I don't think I need to heal. I think having 100 health is fine here. I think that we can fairly easily deal with this. But yeah, like, it's definitely been a learning process. You know, dealing with... Oh my god, you asshole. Are you kidding me? By the way, Waterfall, 100% accurate before the fucking... Are you kidding me? Accuracy after a single accuracy drop is supposed to still be 85%, I believe, of the normal fucking stat, or the normal accuracy, and I've missed fucking like 7 attacks out of 10. It's so frustrating. Fucking god damn it. Ah. I hate Sand Attack. I hate Sand Attack. And it's not guaranteed to use it. It's not guaranteed to use it. It's a 1 in 4, I think, to use it. He used it again, but this time it missed. This time it failed. We got the 25% miss chance. It's fine. Everything's fine. That fucking stupid bird. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? My internet's doing this right now. It didn't matter. I lost anyway. All right, so we're gonna reset, and we're gonna pause the fucking timer again. Cool. Because yeah. God damn, this is so fucking annoying. It's like, this run's actually going really well. This run's going incredibly well. Oh, okay, so this was a shorter disconnect. It's gonna reload here. Wow, it's still way behind. Wow, this is... Wow, okay. So I'm still just waiting on everything to get caught back up, waiting on everything to get caught back up, waiting on everything to get caught back up. Okay, it looks like Twitch is caught back up for the most part. It's like very... Oh, of course. As soon as it does, that's when it disconnects again. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? All right, let's take a look at a thing. You have anything to say? Of course not. Yeah, webpage loads immediately. Like, here's the thing. The background music has not stopped a single time. The background music that I have playing throughout this whole stream has not even, like, buffered a single fucking time. And yet, despite the fact that I can load multiple web pages instantaneously, despite the fact that my live stream, the video, VODs always exist, don't worry. Yeah, it's really frustrating. Like, the biggest frustration is I don't know how much of what I'm saying while all this is happening is even getting through. I think that's the most frustrating thing. Because if it was just like a straight up disconnect, that'd be one thing. It would still be incredibly frustrating, don't get me wrong. But the fact that I have no idea how much of what I'm saying right now is actually getting through to everybody who's watching is incredibly frustrating. Because I don't want to say nothing just in case it is getting through, right? Because then you're just sitting there watching a fucking blank-faced me just sitting here waiting for my internet to reconnect. But I also don't want to say anything substantive to the actual stream in case what I'm saying is not getting through. It's a fucking huge catch-22 and it's really frustrating. And the fact that this is happening more and more often and it's lasting longer and longer in each stream is just like, it was a half hour on Saturday before we could actually get started. Literally a half hour. The first half hour of the stream, I had 3 minutes of actual footage that actually came through in the first half hour. And then there were multiple disconnects after that, right? Like, they were few and far between. But it got to the point at one point where I was just going to end it like 2 hours early, or like an hour and a half early. I was just so over it. And then it stopped until the very end of the stream where it disconnected again. But like, I can't do anything right now. I literally can't do anything right now. I have to wait for this to go through. To just fix itself. Because there's nothing else that I could do. I just have to wait for it to fix itself. Yeah, I don't have anything that's like super internet intensive. I don't have any uploading anything. Not like I have fucking uTorrent up and I'm just like seeding like 18 different fucking things. Who all's done that, by the way? Who all, before they learned how fucking torrents actually worked, who all just left like uTorrent open, didn't limit it at all, and then wondered why the fuck your internet was absolute garbage afterwards? Because I know I definitely did back in the day. Hey, we have a green connection. Oh my god, imagine. Imagine having a green connection. Imagine actually having a connection that is current. Okay. So, looks like Twitch is actually a thing. Here, let me just put this in the refresh to make sure you aren't delayed. Stream. Never mind, we're back down to 0. Fucking Christ. I couldn't even tell people to refresh. I couldn't even get out the fucking message to tell people to refresh this fucking stream before it went down again. Let me... Might be a restream thing. Had any issues since when you told me about it? Thank you, by the way. But maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Like, well, no, if it was a restream thing, that would be on Restream's side. That wouldn't be on my OBS side. Sorry, I'm looking up different fucking things. Yep, still 0. Still 0. Are you fucking kidding me? Literally the only thing. Okay, so let me actually do this. Log files. Let's look. Every time after really long lag, I see it exists for longer. Fresh anyway, so don't worry. 514, so that's here. All right. What if I... Okay, let me try a thing. Overlays. Well, here, let me duplicate it first. Duplicate. Okay. Edit. So all right. If I do this, and then I check the log file again. Error uncut. That did not seem to fix it. I was hoping so. My OBS is throwing a lot of errors, and it's all coming from things from Stream Elements, which is where I get my layout from. Right, I have my layout. I got it from Stream Elements. I edited the hell out of it. This was by the way, this layout was originally a Dota 2 stream layout. That I just fucking edited the hell out of and changed everything around. So if I close out of this, help. Log file, show log file. If I open this up, scroll all the way down to the bottom. The hell does all right, so let's try this. What does this take me to? JavaScript code that reproduces the uncaught and promise error you're seeing. I can't believe that it's still doing this. I cannot believe that it is still doing this. The fact that I'm still not at a green bitrate after all of this time is absolute insanity. Absolute insanity that this is still fucking going on. Incredibly frustrating. Oh my god, it finally cleared up. What was that, 20 minutes? That felt like it was 20 minutes of just bullshit internet for no reason. All right, well, let's get back to it then. Let's get back to it. Where's my controller? There you are. All right, 3, 2. Well, hello? Oh, it was long enough for my controller to disconnect. My controller disconnected because of how long we were DC'd from the internet. All right, 3, 2, 1, getting back going. All right. So, by the way, I died again. I don't even know if that's a thing that I told you guys, because that happened after I disconnected. But yeah, I died again. That quick attack actually kind of hurt because it was a crit. Execute dies to Ice Beam. Growlithe gets one shot by Waterfall every time. Alakazam doesn't die to Horn Attack. Not in one, but fortunately it didn't do anything against us this time. That's what I was worried about. Yeah. That's what I was worried about. So the Blastoise is going to spam Bite. And again, we just don't really have a good answer for it. We just do not have a decent answer for the Blastoise at all. Hope for the freeze. That's kind of why I was spamming that's kind of why I was spamming the Ice Beam, right? Instead of Horn Attack, which I think Horn Attack actually did do more damage, and we might have been able to beat the Blastoise had we used Horn Attack consistently instead of Ice. Oh, I was in Saffron. Of course I got through there without being told that I needed Bike. Isn't really a good idea. You are not entirely incorrect. So what we're gonna do now, we're just gonna go down to Koga. We're just gonna go down. You know what? What if we just got rid of these entirely? And all we had... All right, now if we were to swap over to the Twitch side. Oh no, wait, that's a copy. That's not what I want. Okay, wait. Oh, we're back. We're back. Okay. Maybe this actually fixed it. I just killed a lot of stuff with my stream element stuff. Hopefully that might be doing it, because that might have been throwing errors. Oh, here, let's I guess reset, because I don't want to have all that extra time. Okay, we're good. Oh shit, restart the timer. Oh, and immediately we run into this fight. All right, that's fine. Yeah, I deleted a bunch of stuff off of the layout. You'll notice that the top bars are entirely gone now, which those are the ones that would have like recent subscribers, recent followers, that kind of stuff. But for whatever reason, those were constantly throwing error codes whenever I had them up. At least I think that they were. I'm hoping that by now having those gone, which I would have liked to have been able to keep them. Obviously, I like having, you know, hey, this person just, you know, supported the stream kind of thing. But we might just be getting rid of those. If, god damn, you're faster than me. That's horrifying. I'm like not an insubstantial number of levels higher than he is. So the fact that he was faster than me is scary as hell, for lack of a better term. The Horn Attack is a better attack for us. Against Hypno. It does more damage than Ice Beam does. I do not want to have to fight that fight again because we basically only got through that with luck. Had he used Psychic multiple times, had he just spammed Psychic instead of doing anything else, we probably would have died there. There's the Kadabra. I love getting a free Kadabra kill. It's really cool. This guy's got like a 10% chance to swap Pokemon on any given turn, I think. Jugglers in general. I should say that. Jugglers in general have a roughly 10% chance to just swap Pokemon for no reason. Do we have a decent chance of beating Koga? That's actually a question. I'm not entirely sure if we do. We don't have any super huge answers to his Pokemon, right? We don't have any super effective moves. We don't resist his moves. We don't really have a way to turn his moves against him. And we are susceptible to poison, right? Which Smog has like a 60% poison chance. It's fucking stupid high. Please be half. Fuck. The one upside is we have a lot of... Our stats are pretty decent. That's like the one major thing that we have going for us. Gonna Ice Beam. Yeah, so Ice Beam is gonna be a... Oh my god. Okay, it was only a 3-hit KO. That's good. Nice crit. Wheezing is horrifying, especially with X attack. We really don't want to... Okay, good. We got through. Ooh. Had he used self-destruct, we lose. Especially after that X attack. There's no way we survive us. No way in hell we survive a fucking X attack self-destruct from that Wheezing. No way. We fucking die. We are now multiple levels higher than we were before. So we could go back and try Rival 5 again. Oh shit, I have all I need to actually no, I need to leave. Yeah. We need to leave. I completely forgot to deposit and get rid of all of my key items. Oh shit, I need that. Except for that one. I need to get that one back. Where is my... There you go. Okay. Now we can go. Now we can go. Yeah, also, just to throw things into perspective, and another reason why all these disconnects are, like, incredibly frustrating for me as a streamer, I currently have, according to Restream, currently have 3 people watching, right? 2 people on Twitch, 1 people on YouTube. I don't know if that's accurate because it's been shown to be very inaccurate in the past, but let's just say that it is. Currently have 3 people watching me right now. Before all the disconnects, I had 12. We're literally down to a quarter of the viewership that we were at before, simply because of all the disconnects that we had, which I don't blame them at all, right? It was 20 minutes of constant disconnects. I do not blame them for leaving. 20 minutes of just fucking nothing, which as far as I can say is what's happening, right? I can't just assume that it's fine when I'm being told that it's not by my internet and by OBS. Like, I don't blame them for leaving at all. Not even a little bit. Because they weren't getting the entertainment that they came here to get, because my stream was fucking up so bad. But yeah, that's just coverage streamer is worth waiting 20 minutes for. Not for everybody, and especially if they're a new viewer. If they're a new viewer and they come in and the guy's disconnected for 20 minutes, they're not going to stick around. Not watching anything, I'm secretly blind. That's perfectly fine. I accept the blind viewers as oxymoronic as that statement is, actually. Also, we got so close to being able to one-shot the Pidgeot there. Did you see that? The Pidgeot lived on, like, 1 health. What about the Alakazam? Alakazam is still very much not about to die. Nice critical hit. Which was then immediately countered by a critical hit from the fucking Blastoise. But we were able to beat him this time. But yeah, so that right there, that is why I want Mimic instead of Surf. Surf is not going to get me past that fight any easier than what we already have. No, we're not nicknaming the Lapras. Mimic, however, on the champion, and I think also on Rival 6, Mimic will get us Psychic, which we can then use against the Blastoise. Are you kidding me? Another Gen 1 miss. And I actually can't afford a Gen 1 miss right now because I have very low health because I forgot to heal after the rival fight. Every time I've gotten a Gen 1 miss in this run, it's been a really bad time to get a Gen 1 miss. It was what? It was Brock, I got one. Brock, I got a Gen 1 miss. It was one of the rival fights. I think it was Rival 3, I got a Gen 1 miss. And then this guy right here, I got a Gen 1 miss. I think Ice Beam. I think Nidorino has a lower special than he has attack or defense. Kangaskhan definitely has a lower special than defense. Rhyhorn, we're going to hit him with Waterfall because that's double super effective. And Nidoqueen we will hit with Ice Beam. I lied. We're going to hit it with Waterfall. Actually, yeah, I think... No, Waterfall is going to be better. Easily. Like, not even close, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, wait, no, before I leave, let's get this, right? Lapras, search. Have the flinch chance in Gen 1? It does not, no. Unfortunately not. It's just a damage move. We could, actually, I'm gonna do this. We're gonna go to Blaine's gym first. We're gonna go to Blaine's gym. Oh, I did not mean to use strength. I meant to use surf. Oh, hey, I have a protein, by the way. When did I get a protein? I also have a Carbos that I hadn't used. Oh, from the fucking duh. I got it from the fucking Safari Zone. Of course I had a Carbos and a protein. I didn't use a repel. I thought I had. All right. There we go. Dig out of there. Yeah, so we're gonna... Another reason that I wanted to come here first is because this will probably be when we get rid of Waterfall. I think after this, we swap Waterfall for Mimic. Gonna Ice Beam the Vulpix. Oh, shit. It survived, but it got frozen. That's actually kind of worrisome. Because this basically means that nothing is going to one-shot any of these Pokemon except for... Well, let's try a Horn Attack. Horn Attack does. Okay. I expected Ice Beam to be stronger. What is our... Yeah, our attack is still within 20 of our special. Okay. Charmander, do you die to it? You do. Okay. Vulpix, we know, does die to this. Does the Growlithe die? Well, we don't know, because it was a critical hit. And this is a 41 Ponyta, so we are just gonna waterfall this, because of course we are. So let's think about this. We have 10 left. I wish we hadn't crit there. I wish we hadn't crit there, because I would have loved to have seen if we were able to one-shot the Rapidash without the crit. Horn Attack, do we kill a 37? Well, we got a crit, so we don't know. We do not kill a Growlithe at 37. Okay, so we do need to waterfall. And we have a lot of power points left, right? We got 9. Yeah, he's only got 4 Pokemon. And so we should be able to just one-shot all of the... Well, we will one-shot the first 2 at least, right? Growlithe and Ponyta both die to Waterfall. And I think Rapidash should... This is only level 42. Okay, we do outspeed. I was a little bit worried about that. Arcanine, I don't think it does. Yeah, Arcanine does not die. But fortunately for us, Blaine's fucking absolutely brain dead, and he uses Roar in a trainer battle in Gen 1. Which I guess using that is... Well, actually, is it? Is using Roar in a trainer battle in Gen 1 better or worse than using a super potion when your Pokemon's at full health? Which would be worse? Where am I going? I'm going to the gym. That's where I'm going. Worse for whom is the thing? I mean, just like worse as a move that you use. Like, which has a higher which indicates a lower IQ. Let's say it that way. Oh my god, could you fucking stop growling me constantly, you asshole? How does Gen 1 Roar work again? So Gen 1 Roar only forces a wild Pokemon to flee. In a trainer battle, it does literally nothing. You might as well be using Splash. Now here's a question. Which does more damage, Peck or Ice Beam against these Pokemon? So Peck gets him down to like 5% health. Ice Beam does very slightly less damage. But Waterfall should do more damage than either of them, right? Try playing a full Pokemon run where you do try to catch them all through all the gens, but I heard some are no longer attainable since they were events. Yeah, you can't legally get most mythical Pokemon anymore. Browser froze. Scared me. So Roar does literally nothing in trainer battles in Gen 1. Hi. What's up, buddy? You want some attentions? You want some snuggle time? All right, we got some kitty snuggle time going on. Nice crit. Nice crit. Okay. Hell yeah. Waterfall does one-shot the Ghastly. Okay. You. I'm a little bit worried about this particular song, so I'm gonna talk even if I don't have anything to say, because this song is fucking Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and I don't trust this to not get hit by copyright. So I'm gonna keep talking while I slowly move my mouse over here to not have this play, because despite the fact that this playlist is designed to be usable by people that are streaming, I don't trust that, because the copyright system on YouTube is fucking stupid. Pretty shitty thing for Nintendo to do, though. I mean, they usually allow there to be some way for you to get the mythical Pokemon in the newer generations. You just can't get them in their original games anymore, because fuck it, basically. Sidewave is fine. Okay, we're good. We're fine. Everything's fine. Hi, baby. All right, so I'm very happy that I went to Koga's gym, or Blaine's gym first, because we still almost fucking died here.
Giovanni's gym is going to be an absolute joke for us. We could just fucking plow through it. We do have very... We are out of inventory space, though. What are you doing, kitten? Ooh, do we do that? I know we get rid of this because we can't learn it. Do we get rid of Blizzard, though? That's a question. That is a fucking question. Do we get rid of Blizzard? Hi. Just fucking headbutt me. Fine. Gotcha, kid. Ow! Fucking hell. I have 8 tiny daggers currently attached to my shoulder. Actually, let's do this. Let's do this real quick. We've been, like, I think we've been somewhat underperforming when it comes to our special moves. So we're going to come in here. We're going to buy some calciums. I'm not entirely sure how many I'm going to need, so I'm going to save before I do this so I don't waste a whole bunch of money. We're going to buy a bunch of calciums. I think we're going to start with 3, and we're just going to use that many and see if we can use all of them. We can. Okay, that's actually a little bit surprising. I did not expect to be able to use all 3 of them. We'll buy 2 more. Because there's no way we use another 2, right? No way we use another 2. Okay, yeah, only 1. Okay, so we still had enough space for 4 calciums. That's insane. Usually at this point in the game, we can't really get any more. Alright, so if we do this, let's take a look at what our special stat is now. 115 versus 128. That's interesting. Let's save again afterwards, actually. 2 proteins. We've already bought a lot of proteins, so I don't want to buy too many. It's already maxed. Okay. So let's reset. So we're not wasting money on proteins. We will do Carbos then. I'll do 3. You are in like a very awkward position for me to hold. You know that? I didn't mean that you had to leave. Jesus. There are other options. He's like, oh, I'm being awkward. I'm in an awkward position for you. Well, I'm just gonna fucking leave then. All right, but bye. Did I? Okay, so we can only get 1 Carbos. Yeah. Okay. The scary, super duper scary fucking song is gone. So we can unmute. I feel like iron we haven't gotten basically any, so we should be able to buy a full 3. Yeah, that's kind of what I expected. All right, I'm not gonna buy anything else. We're gonna leave. We're gonna leave. We're gonna leave. We're gonna go to the final gym. Oh, god damn it. I didn't do the other thing that I went to Celadon to do. I went to Celadon to get a fucking Pokédoll so that I could get Mimic. There. No, I want to buy the thing. Are those items not the same every time? No, because the amount of stat experience that we get throughout the run will vary somewhat depending on whether, like, mainly how long we spend in Viridian Forest, right? So how many bugs we kill in Viridian Forest will determine how many of those we can buy. And also which Pokemon actually show up, right? Because if we have a bunch of Kakuna show up, that's going to give us a different stat spread than if we have a bunch of like Caterpie or Kakuna, or Weedle, or I don't need to do that yet, or Pikachu, or any of those. So depending on what we run into, the actual Pokemon themselves, that will change how much our stat experience, how much stat experience of each stat we have, which means that we will be able to buy more or less of those items. They're going to be very similar, which is why I usually buy 3 at a time. Place the EV, yeah, the EVs from battles, yeah. And also, you can't max out. You cannot max out stat experience with items in this generation. You can only get up to half. So whenever it says that those vitamins are no longer, like when it says it doesn't do anything, that doesn't mean that that stat is maxed. That means that you have reached halfway. So we will continue gaining stat experience even though the vitamins say that they're maxed out. You can use up to 10 vitamins if you have 0 stat experience in a stat. So if you just caught a Pokemon, you would be able to use 10 calcium. Have I played Rogue? No, I have not. I don't even know what that is. I think we're going to Ice Beam these guys. I want to not use Waterfall on Pokemon that aren't Rock type, or that aren't weak to it, right? So that we can save those for them. I can't remember what the actual max amount of stat experience that you can get is. Oh, you dick. Of course you would survive that on 1 health. Giovanni's got 5 Pokemon. I feel like Waterfall... Like, if Waterfall isn't enough to kill, we could finish them off with Ice Beam or Peck or something like that. We don't need to use Waterfall twice on any of these Pokemon. And a lot of them should just straight up die to Waterfall. Nidoking and Nidoqueen might survive, but I think everybody else just fucking dies. Okay, if Nidoqueen didn't live, then yeah, we one-shot everybody. Nidoqueen is definitely the most likely to survive a Waterfall out of his, all of his Pokemon. By the way, here's the thing. If you talk to Giovanni again there, you have the second instance in this entire game of an after trainer defeat dialogue having an effect. And what happens is Giovanni vanishes. Screen goes black if you talk... Like, you talk to him again, and once you get done talking to him, the screen goes black, and he's gone when you come back. Oh, I meant to get... I meant to get, Wow, Ice Beam doesn't one-shot here, huh? Well, there we go. Never mind. We didn't need it. Peck does nothing for us at this point. Peck does nothing for us at this point, so we're gonna learn agility here. We're just gonna do this agility 3 times. This means that all of our stats have that 37.5% boost. I don't know why I went for Horn Attack there instead of Waterfall. Good. Him going for Reflector is probably the best thing for us to have happened. Skull Bash is basically useless for him. It's like the worst move that he could have picked. The Skull Bash is only 80 base power. So it's literally 20 power higher than Bite, which he also has. And it takes 2 turns. Skull Bash is probably one of the worst moves in Gen 1. Granted, there's a lot of moves and a lot of worst moves in Gen 1, but Skull Bash is probably... Well, not even probably. Skull Bash is definitely up there in the number of really shitty, terrible fucking moves. Speaking of, I was watching, I think it was actually just a YouTube short this weekend, of somebody talking about the worst moves in Pokemon Gen 1, and he said that, Skull Bash was probably the worst one, which I find hilarious considering that both Splash and fucking, Focus Energy exist in Gen 1. Like, at least Skull Bash does something eventually. Splash does literally nothing. Skull Bash, it is an 80 base power, or no, I'm sorry, Razor Wind, not Skull Bash. It is a 2-turn move that has 80 base power, I think. I'd have to look it up again real quick. But yeah, Razor Wind, it's not 100% accurate. It's a 2-turn attack, and it only does 80. It's 80 base power, right? But I'm like, at least it does something. You have things like Focus Energy, which actively damages your crit chance. Granted, it's a bug, but that is still what happens, right? And then you have fucking... No, I didn't want to deposit Seaking. That's the one that I didn't want to do. Just sitting duck for a little bit, but like with Splash, you're a sitting duck forever. Like, if you have a Pokemon that has only Splash, like Magikarp, or only Skull Bash, at least Skull Bash will do damage. All right, so because we now have agility, we want to save 2 rare candies, so we're going to use 9 here. I'm also going to teach Mimic. We're getting rid of Waterfall, because Waterfall basically does nothing for us at this point, and we're going to teach Mimic. Waterfall, well, the one thing that Waterfall does is Waterfall will do more damage flat out than Ice Beam will, because of... Hello again, kitten. Hi. Hello. Hi. You're very acting like you have no food in your bowl, which I know for a fact is wrong because I fed you roughly 10 hours ago. All right. We're going to Horde Attack immediately. Okay, good. I was really hoping that he would go for Rest, because Dugong is basically guaranteed to either Rest or use Growl. And we really don't want to see Growl here. Ice Beam is double resisted. Okay, so that's how much damage Horde Attack does. How much damage does Ice Beam do? Less. Okay. Bye, kitty cat. Okay. So now we Mimic, and we Mimic Amnesia. Because Slowbro... Fuck. Okay. Horn Attack is still going to be better here. A, because of Jinx's super high special. Are you kidding me? Wait, how am I still faster? Wait, I'm paralyzed. What the hell? Okay. I'll take it. I'm not entirely sure how I outsped the Lapras. Wait. I had used 3 agilities. This is true. What does paralysis actually do in Gen 1? Pokemon Gen 1 paralysis. How does paralysis actually work in Gen 1? In Gen 1, the speed of the paralyzed Pokemon is decreased by 75%. Oh. Oh, okay. I thought that it set it to basically a -6. Okay. That's good to know. Oh, okay. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. All right. So we now need to elixir because we are fairly low on all of our power points. Let's take a look. All right. I think we mimic hypnosis. Nightshade is fine. Confuse Ray is less fine. Confuse Ray while I'm confused is fine. Dream Eater is fine. Are you fucking kidding me? Jesus Christ. All right, we're gonna agility. And Ice Beam. Ice Beam will one-shot the Golbat. Haunter, we're gonna put you to sleep. And we're gonna agility the other 2 times. Or not. Arbok should die to Ice Beam or Horn Attack. Horn Attack will do... No, Ice Beam should do more damage. Alright, a critical hit doesn't matter. Okay, we critical hit. It did matter. Infusion is really rough. Oh, actually, we need to put you to sleep right now. Okay, good. Okay. That was really stupid of me because had that last Gengar used Nightshade ever, we were fucking dead. So again, we got really lucky, but we also got fairly unlucky in the earlier portions of that fight. Okay, now we want to use our first rare candy here. 4 HP and a dream, baby. Okay. Now, what I could do is we could mimic Hyper Beam here. We could mimic Hyper Beam. I'm gonna agility. Oh, nice. We now have a lot. Ah, we got the freeze. Let's go. I was gonna say with our high attack stat, Hyper Beam should one-shot everything except for maybe the Aerodactyl. We will Ice Beam the Aerodactyl and the Dragonite. Hyper Beam was more of like a fun thing there, but because I literally like the one Pokemon that I should have used Hyper Beam against was probably the Gyarados, and I just didn't because fuck it. What just happened? The game's like, hey, would you like to just scroll really fast down for no reason? Like, I would rather not. I think so. Okay, so what we do here is we agility 3 times against the Pidgeot because the Pidgeot can't really do much to us. Yeah, that was a crit, by the way. Do we just take this? No, we don't. That's a little bit too risky. Alakazam, we want to mimic Psychic. Don't do it. Okay, no special drop. No special drop. Okay, good. And now we agility one more time against the Rhydon, because the Rhydon doesn't have a whole lot of stuff that it can do against us. Ice Beam the Rhydon. Oh. Okay, let's take a look at our stats real quick. 173 versus 156. Our attack and the special are still fairly similar. Do we Psychic here? Ice Beam does the same as Psychic. I think we Psychic here. Oh, hell. We're fucked. We die, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we're definitely dead now. Yep. Cool. Okay. So the really okay, so what my mistake was there. I made a horrific error. And that's what caused me the fight, I think. And what happened was I didn't get the third agility against the Pidgeot. I didn't get the third agility against the Pidgeot. And what that did was the Pidgeot then would have done damage to us, yes. But it would not have done as much damage to us as the Alakazam did on its second turn. And had we gotten that third agility off, we would have one-shot the Alakazam. So that was the big mistake that I made. Okay, so Lorelei is probably the biggest issue for us. Very good critical hit. I think I just Horde Attack against the Dugong. Because the Cloyster isn't going to be able to... Oh, it could confuse me. Yeah. Horde Attack is going to do more damage. And the Ice Beam can't... Ice Beam can't freeze the Cloyster because it's also an Ice type. Do I not Mimic on this fight? Because the thing is, yeah, if you notice, we were able to one-shot the, yeah, this was definitely better. So we just don't Mimic on Lorelei. We kill the Dugong. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's much better than before. Okay. Bruno is going to be easy again. Right? We just Ice Beam everything and it all dies. Agatha, like before, is going to be a nightmare. I mean, part of the reason that Agatha was a nightmare is mainly because Agatha just fucking wouldn't get to sleep and wouldn't stay asleep, so I couldn't really set up agilities on her. Let's pop an elixir, because fuck it. So we weren't able to really do much to Agatha here. Mimic, Hypnosis, please don't do anything to me. Okay. Yep. Of course. There's one. There's two. Go to sleep. All right. Good. There's three. Okay. And a nice crit as well. Very good. Very good. Ice Beam definitely one-shots the Golbat. Doesn't one-shot the Haunter. But I think if we don't use any Ice Beams, the Haunter would be a 3-shot and not a 2-shot. Ow! Wait, why did that do so much damage to me? We have to keep the Gengar asleep. Yeah, because we weren't gonna kill it in one from there. Screech. Yep. Yep. What is happening with my controller? Did you notice? Did you see how I went 2 tiles over and then I went like 3 tiles up? I tapped that button. Hey, Toxic, what's up? It's been a minute. How you doing? Fuck it, I'm using a full restore. Fuck my hyper potions. I don't need them. I think we just don't. Oh, fucking hell. It's 9 o'clock. So this is our final attempt. Could you stop? Jesus. My God, this man just really wanted me to die. Okay, full restore. Elixir, everything should be maxed again, right? Yeah. Okay, this fight. This is our final attempt. If we don't win here, we have to stop the stream because I gotta go. I gotta get ready for work. All right. No matter what this fucking bird does, of course he goes for this immediately. Okay. Alakazam, we need to mimic Psychic, and we need him to not use well, okay, no special drop. That's the important thing. And we one-shot because we got the 3rd agility off. This also means that we don't take a hit from the Rhydon, right? I'm gonna Ice Beam the Arcanine because there's the possibility for the freeze. Executor, we Ice Beam. Oh, of course he crits. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm so upset. I'm so upset. A critical hit, 5-hit barrage. A crit 5-hit barrage. Now, 5 hits is a 15% chance. Let me just double check. Barrage Pokemon. Let's fucking find out. This is a 15% chance, right? I'm sorry. It is a 12.5% chance. It's even worse. Now, let's also look up Gen 1 crit rates. All right. Control F. Executor. Executor has a 10.74% crit rate. How do multi-hit moves work with crits? If the first hit crits, they all do. It is an all or nothing in Gen 1. So this was basically a 1.3% chance that this just fucking happened. Give or take. That's a rough estimate. Because it's 12.5 times 10.74%, right? I guess we could calculate it. Right? Oh, let me fucking pause the timer. Calculator. All right, so we got 12.5% times 0.1074. 1.3425% chance to do what just fucking happened. Now, the thing is, I think I still died to the Blastoise. I most likely would still die to the Blastoise, despite the fact that I have Psychic to counter it, right? That's why I'm getting Psychic, is to counter the Blastoise. I don't really have a good way to deal damage to it otherwise. Now, unfortunately, we have to cut the stream here. Because tomorrow is the Starmie run, and as long as... Now, here's the other thing that's really frustrating. We would have easily gotten past this fight, or past this run, had I not been disconnected for, like, 25 to 30 minutes throughout the duration of this stream. But I think that the getting rid of those elements from Streamlabs actually did fix it. So I think we might actually be good from now on. I think that might have been a Streamlabs thing fucking with OBS for some reason. Because OBS was constantly throwing up errors. Because of them. But yeah, so what we're going to do tomorrow is I'm going to break my normal rule. Normally, I do not double up on Pokemon runs. But because this was such a low chance, and because we should be able to win fairly quickly tomorrow, and because the Starmie run should go fairly quickly tomorrow, we will finish this run tomorrow. Is Mewtwo on YouTube? Yes. It is the double feature. There's Mew and Mewtwo. They are both in one run. But what I will do is, before we go, there's one last thing that I want to do. Let's do this. We're going to decide, we're going to determine what the next Tuesday Pokemon is going to be. By the way, from now on, this is what we're going to be using to determine what our next Pokemon is going to be. And we will roll this for the Tuesday Pokemon. We'll roll this on Tuesdays. And for the Wednesday Pokemon, we'll roll this on Wednesdays. So here we go. What do we get for next Tuesday? What do we get? What is it? Oh, interesting. Interesting. Next week will be Porygon. Porygon's a weird one. I know almost nothing about Porygon, but I've been really interested to do this run for a long time. Because Porygon is such a fucking weird Pokemon, right? He can change his type. I think he can change his opponent's type. Like, it's fucking weird. Or, I don't know. Who wanted Porygon? I did. I wanted to do Porygon. Yeah, that's what the conversion move does. Conversion changes types. I don't know exactly how they work. We will look that up on Tuesday. Next Tuesday, before we do this run. As we're going through his moveset, we will look that up. And I remember someone asked a while ago. Oh, did they? I'm having goldfish brain when it comes to that, so I can't really say. But yeah, next Tuesday we'll be doing Porygon. Tomorrow we're gonna finish up Seaking, and then we will be doing Starmie. Thursday I'm off. Friday we'll do some more speedrun stuff, and Saturday we will begin the build guides. We'll be doing some build guides for very specific characters. And this week, this Saturday, we're gonna be building Gandalf in Wrath of the Righteous. We're gonna be making a character based on Gandalf, all of the things that we see him doing in the 3 movies that we watched on Discord last week. So yeah, we'll be doing that. I'm gonna go. I gotta go get ready for work. Thank you everybody for hanging out and watching. I appreciate y'all as always. And as always, I hope y'all enjoyed the stream. I hope y'all have a good evening, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.